Hey guys, it's Hugh here, and this video I'm going to go over some of the special new features that we have in ICC Keyworkz 2.0, and a lot of people are asking me about the monetization functions, so I'm just going to go over that now. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is get your Amazon credentials loaded in. If you do not have an Amazon AWS account, you're going to want to get one, and they are free. You can just click on that link that we have in the software, and it will take you to the page on Amazon where you can sign up for your free account. And here it comes. So what you want to do is sign up for your account. They might want a credit card or whatever, but I promise you that S3 is really inexpensive. And they give you quite a bit of bandwidth for free just to start your account. Once you do have your AWS account, you're going to need to create and save your security credential. I'll tell you just briefly how you're going to do that. Is if you are logged in, and I'm not logged in right now, you're going to click on My Account and you're going to go to Security Credentials. And of course I'm going to have to log in. And they've gotten pretty picky with this, so they're like, do you really want to go there? Yes, I really want to go to my security credentials. And then you're going to be on this page. What you're going to want to get is access keys, access key ID and secret access key. If you'll notice in Keyworkz, we have the access ID and the secret key and the associate ID. Now the associate ID is what you're going to need in order to sell products on Amazon. And in order to sell products on Amazon, you're going to have what they call associate status. And once you do that, you're going to see all this up here. You can basically find any product just for the heck of it. And then we have actually find the product that you want to sell, and this is how it works on Amazon without our product. And then you can get like linked to this page, and it's going to give you an ad. Because I have my Amazon associate ID, it's going to give me a special ad with a special link to the product with my affiliate ID, so I'll get credited for any purchases coming through that link. And as you can see, mine is the Hitchdime-20. It's because I used to have a blog called the Hitchcock Dimension, so they just took that from the blog name. And you can make these ads here right on Amazon if you have that associate ID and you just get the HTML. I could take this HTML and paste it into my blog, but actually this is what we do with the software. But in order to do that, you are going to need that associate ID that you get by becoming an advertiser and signing up with Amazon. And then you're also going to need to get an access key and a secret access ID key. Now I'm not really worried about showing you these because you can't use them without the key, and the key is more complex than the access ID. So they don't let you see the key again after you first create it now. So that's one thing. If you create a new access key, it's going to create an access key ID and a secret key. And it's going to show you the secret key only one time. You're going to have to save it, just like I did. And you can see here I've got my access ID and my secret key and my associate ID. And those are the 3 bits of data that you need from Amazon. And I hope I've explained that thoroughly enough for you. Okay, so now that I do have all this data in, I can use the Amazon API search that we have built in. Let's see what I've got here. just for the heck of it. So I was creating a Star Trek silo just for the fun of it, but let's see. Apparently I created it on this blog. Not sure if we actually put the Amazon products in or not. So what we might want to do is, just for the heck of it, and that's just a test blog anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and reinitialize that so we can put some more content in there. Don't do that, by the way, unless you're really okay that you can destroy that, all the content that you put on that blog, because that's what that button is for. So I do have some content already in this particular one, keyword Star Trek, but there aren't any products here. So in order to put a product in from Amazon, what I want to do is position my cursor into the content here at the spot where I want the product to appear, and then I'm going to click this gold $ up here. By doing that, it's going to open my Amazon product search. I can also manage my accounts from this app as well, just like I could on the settings page. And if you have more than one account, you can select them. This one is already programmed, so now all I have to do is I can get every product with the word Star Trek in Amazon by just clicking the Search Now button. And it's going to take just a moment, but it loads up. I have a video uploading, so it's kind of slowing my bandwidth a little bit. It usually takes a little bit faster. It'll load all of these and some images that go with it. So now if people are coming to my blog and they want to read or see videos about Star Trek, there's a chance that they might want to buy a Star Trek DVD or something. So, or maybe the collection. So let's try this. Let's just click on that collection, and we can see here that that looks like a pretty nice little purchase, looks like a nice product, and this is how the product's going to look in our post, and this is the HTML. You can change it if you want, and you can then click Insert into Post, and you scroll down and we'll see that indeed that product and the link with my associate ID is now in this post, will now become a part of that that silo. So we can actually, just to demonstrate that, let's go ahead and execute again this entire silo. Remember, I did reinitialize the blog so that I could start again from scratch. And it is my test blog, so I don't really care. You wouldn't want to do this after you already have your blog in production. Here's a kind of a gotcha with this. You may have to do this sometimes. You might have to come into the menus. You'll notice it created the Silo Factory menu, but you might just have to do this. You click primary and then save the menu, and that's going to put it on your blog. The program code should do that, but every now and then it fails to do that. And that could have something to do with your blog and so on and so forth. There also could be a bit of a guessing game in terms of what is the primary menu and what is the secondary menu. I think that might be what's going on with this theme. It's an interesting theme that I don't remember working with much. So let's go ahead and reload it. And now that we've reloaded it with the proper location selected, we do have the silo that I wanted originally. And actually I did locate it in my WP admin, and you can see that it did create the ad exactly as I wanted. And we go over and view the page. And this is how it created with the content. It doesn't look like that video was removed, and that's I made this content a long time ago. It's probably was against the copyright owner's wishes for them to have that published, but that's okay. Just wanted to show you how to add the ads actually. So there you go, some quick advice on how to set up your Amazon ads, and also sometimes if your menu isn't behaving as it should, you go in and set the menu location in the WP admin section. There's something else that I wanted to show you here as well. And before I get started, let me go ahead and reinitialize this blog. And you can also put ClickBank ads. So we don't actually have the search built in, but you can actually do this manually. You can either paste it directly into the the blog post, or you can use the monetization console. So I'm trying to get some kind of the thing is about ClickBank, it isn't always the easiest provider, but what you're going to generally end up with is a link and an image, or just a link. And so, for example, if I want to promote this, I can easily promote this immediately just by getting a link with my my affiliate ID in it. So then I have this code. I can go over to Keyworkz and I can open the content, and I could actually, you're going to have to go to the source because it is a link. I'm going to click that link here, and then I can go back and see here, this is the actual link. So we probably want to do something a little bit better than that. See, we can even, now that we have a link, we can actually manipulate it with some of the items that we have up here in the control bar. For example, this link. Now, this is the link, the URL of the link. We can tell it to pop up in a new window. We can do all kinds of stuff. We could also add an image if we wanted to add an image. If you have a link, say, to a ClickBank product, you can actually insert an image like this and use the blank icon. You could also upload that image to your blog. I'm going to go over that in another training. So you can insert that image. So now you have an image in your blog. You can, if you click on the image, then you can click on the image applet. You can actually make it smaller if you want to, or whatever. And then you can also click on that, and then you can click on the link applet here. And if you're in over here in ClickBank, and then you want to add the ClickBank link, you create your link and you just copy it from the top one here. Go back and paste it into this link. So now you've got this actual real link to a product. So let's go ahead and just try that. And once again, if you see nothing in the blog primary menu, that may very well mean that your silo menu hasn't actually been assigned to any location on your blog. And you're going to see that down here. If none of these are checked, then it's not going to show up. And I'm going to go ahead and check that and save it. And now I'm going to find that post. Of course, if we refresh, now we're going to have the whole silo. This is not the greatest theme in the world for this, but so then we're going to go, in fact, I don't think this theme is doing very good things for my silo, but that's tough. I'm just going to move past that now. So now we go to that post, and once again, yeah, I haven't changed the video, but here's my link. So now if I click this, it goes directly to the sales page for that ClickBank product with my link up here. Okay, so that's how you can do ClickBank. When it comes to doing Google AdSense, your best bet is to put the AdSense into a separate plugin rather than trying to put it in individual posts or silos. You really want your AdSense to show up more as, on the sidebar in a widget or above here or below. So that's it for monetization. I think I've covered enough to get you going on monetization. See you out. I'll see you in the next